Welcome to the Perceptor_portal. A glimpse into the past. Around 1,000 years ago, the world was home to approximately 390 million people. Despite their limited numbers, the seeds of innovation were already being sown. Birth of a visionary system. In a bustling town, a group of 100 visionaries from diverse backgrounds, scholars, craftsmen, merchants, and farmers, gathered with a common goal. They aimed to create a system that would empower individuals to study and seek employment, shaping the future of their society. Creating the framework. These pioneers held discussions, brainstormed ideas, and crafted a blueprint for an innovative system that would include educational institutions and job portals. Each member took on specific tasks, from designing curricula to developing job listings. Execution and expansion. Their vision became a reality as they established schools and training centers, and created a network of job opportunities. This system expanded, making it necessary for people to work for money to sustain themselves. The reality of work. Today, with a population of nearly 8 billion people, many rely on jobs rather than survival skills. The system convinces people that work is the most important thing, leading many to spend their lives working for 70 years only to grow old and die. However, true success does not solely depend on having a job or money. Essential skills like hunting and craftsmanship are crucial for self-sufficiency. The role of dictators. Throughout history, dictators have controlled millions of people, imposing their will and limiting freedoms. True leaders should empower their people rather than control them, ensuring that they are free to make their own choices, including about their health and well-being. Modern control mechanisms. In today's world, we are increasingly being poisoned and controlled in various ways. Food is filled with additives, and products like soap contain harmful substances. Governments enforce policies that dictate our actions, including forced medical treatments. Those with money can cross borders freely, while the rest of us are restricted and forced to work for little pay. The high cost of living. As prices rise, the cost of living becomes unsustainable. For example, the price of a loaf of bread varies significantly around the world. In the United States, it costs around $3.61, while in Switzerland, it's about $3.57. In countries like India and Algeria, it's much lower, around 49 cents and 14 cents respectively. This disparity highlights the economic challenges faced by many. Declining birth rates. With the high cost of living, it becomes nearly impossible to raise children. Many people are unable to afford to have kids, leading to a potential decline in the population. This is a consequence of a system that prioritizes profit over people's well-being. The burden of taxes. Taxes are a significant burden on individuals and families. Governments often use tax revenue to fund various programs and services, but the high tax rates can make it difficult for people to make ends meet. For example, property taxes can be so high that people struggle to keep their homes, even after purchasing them. Additionally, taxes are sometimes used to fund actions and policies that people may not agree with, including military operations. The reality of modern leadership. Leaders should be guides and role models, not enforcers of harmful policies. People should not be forced to take medication or punished for refusing harmful substances. True leadership means respecting individual autonomy and promoting the well-being of all citizens. Improving overall health. To improve overall health, people should focus on balanced diet, consuming a variety of whole foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Regular exercise, engaging in physical activities like walking, swimming, or yoga. Adequate sleep, ensuring 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Stress management, practicing relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises. Hydration, drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Essential skills for self-sufficiency. People should develop essential skills to become self-sufficient, such as hunting and fishing, learning to procure food from natural sources. Gardening and farming, growing your own fruits and vegetables. Craftsmanship, building and repairing tools, furniture, and shelters. First aid, basic medical skills for treating injuries and illnesses. Navigation, reading maps and using a compass for exploration. Natural resource management. People can gain more resources naturally by adopting sustainable practices such as permaculture, foraging, and responsible fishing. Communities can thrive by sharing knowledge and skills, growing their own food, and building resilient local economies. Self-sufficiency. The world must be able to generate food and resources even without having a job. People should not require permits to fish, catch, or build their homes. True freedom comes from being self-sufficient and not relying solely on the system. The importance of mobility. Exploring and moving can lead to new opportunities and innovations. Settling in one place can sometimes limit perspectives and growth. By embracing mobility and exploration, individuals can find new resources, learn from different cultures, and adapt to changing environments. Empowering individuals. By empowering individuals with essential skills and free thinking, we can create a society where everyone has the opportunity to contribute and innovate. This is not about rejecting work, but about finding balance and purpose beyond the system. A new perspective. The world must recognize that innovation and progress come from thinking outside the box and challenging the status quo. Everyone has the potential to create, innovate, and contribute meaningfully, regardless of their circumstances. The struggle for independence. It has become increasingly difficult for people to sustain themselves, often requiring an education to avoid ending up on the streets. People must strive for independence without relying on the government, which imposes various restrictions. For example, paying for a fishing license, swimming, or hunting permits. We are trapped and reduced to an ID number in a bureaucratic system. With the new AI investments, such as those from Trump, facial recognition technology will track everyone's movements, potentially being used to monitor and control individuals. Imagine if technology were used for good, it would significantly improve our lives. Instead, it risks being used for harm in the future, leading to a society where privacy and freedom are compromised. People have become desensitized to death and imprisonment, making it appear almost normal. The world is filled with hate, and the focus on surveillance and control exacerbates these issues. Innovation and exploration should be key points, strengthening oneself through genuine understanding and self-sufficiency. People should remember to gain their own independence without government interference and orders that strip away their rights. It's crucial to foster a society where individuals can thrive without being subjected to excessive regulations and surveillance. Alternatives to traditional work. People should seek ways to thrive without having to work for many years only to remain financially unstable. The wealthy often use armed groups to control the masses, creating a system where the powerful exploit the vulnerable. It's crucial to question why someone must go to war, be forced, or drafted to kill innocent people and suffer for others' conflicts and misbehavior. Soldiers are often punished by death for refusing orders. This harsh reality underscores the need to rethink our approach to law enforcement and conflict resolution. Instead of relying on violence, we should implement non-lethal methods and technologies. Cameras and surveillance can monitor without killing, reducing the need for force. Wars and fighting should be strictly prohibited. Individuals should have the right to refuse participation in conflicts without facing death. The focus should be on building a society where peace and understanding prevail. Strengthening oneself through essential skills, innovation, and self-sufficiency can help achieve this goal. Empowering individuals with the ability to grow their own food, build their own shelters, and live sustainably can lead to a more just and equitable world. By fostering a culture of exploration, innovation, and self-reliance, we can move away from a system that relies on control, exploitation, and violence. The world must recognize that true progress comes from thinking outside the box and challenging the status quo. Everyone has the potential to create, innovate, and contribute meaningfully, regardless of their circumstances. Thanks for watching the Perceptor_portal.